Hey, have you ever wondered how some of the greatest civilizations in history rose from obscurity to overwhelming power and then fell into ruins? In the heart of the ancient world, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, a city sprang to life. This city was Babylon, its name echoing through the annals of history. Founded around the 23rd century BC, in what we now know as modern-day Iraq, it was originally a minor city-state under the rule of the Akkadians. As time moved on, a Semitic people known as the Amorites swept in from the Arabian Peninsula. They took control of Babylon around the 19th century BC, marking a pivotal point in the city's history. Under the Amorites, the city began to flourish, expanding its influence and power. Amidst this growth, a king emerged who would forever etch Babylon's name in the annals of history. This king was Hammurabi. Hammurabi's reign, starting in the 18th century BC, marked a period of unprecedented growth and prosperity for Babylon. Hammurabi wasn't just a conqueror, he was a visionary. He understood that the strength of a kingdom was not just in its military might, but in its laws and justice. Thus, he took a step that would immortalize him in history. He formulated a comprehensive code of law, known famously as the Code of Hammurabi. This code, etched in stone, covered everything from trade and commerce to crime and punishment. It was a pioneering step towards a structured society where justice wasn't just an abstract concept, but a tangible reality. Under Hammurabi's rule, Babylon transformed. From a small city-state, it grew into a powerful kingdom, its influence reaching far and wide. Hammurabi, with his vision and his code, laid a strong foundation for what was to become one of the greatest civilizations of the ancient world. Thus, Babylon began its journey from a small, insignificant city to a powerful kingdom under the rule of Hammurabi. What if I told you that Babylon, once a small city, became the most powerful city in the ancient world? That's exactly the journey we're embarking on today. The rise of Babylon to its zenith began with the ascension of Nebuchadnezzar II. Under his rule, Babylon transformed from an ordinary city-state into an empire that dominated the ancient world. Nebuchadnezzar II, often regarded as the greatest king of the Babylonian Empire, was a master strategist, a builder, and a conqueror. Let's take a moment to appreciate the grandeur of Babylon under Nebuchadnezzar II. Picture a city adorned with massive walls and imposing buildings, a testament to the architectural prowess of the Babylonians. At the heart of it all was the Etemenanki, a ziggurat that is believed to have inspired the biblical Tower of Babel. Among the many architectural marvels of Babylon, the Hanging Gardens stand out. Although their existence remains a topic of debate among historians, they are described as a breathtaking vision of tiered gardens, overflowing with a variety of flora. If the descriptions are to be believed, these gardens were an oasis of green in the midst of a bustling city, a wonder that earned a place among the seven wonders of the ancient world. Nebuchadnezzar II's reign wasn't just about building an architectural marvel. It was also marked by significant military conquests, most notably the Babylonian captivity of the Jews. This event, a pivotal moment in Jewish history, saw the people of Judah exiled to Babylon following the destruction of Solomon's temple. Nebuchadnezzar II's rule, lasting for more than 4 decades, was a period of unparalleled prosperity and power for Babylon. Under his guidance, Babylon became a hub of culture, science, and commerce, a city that attracted the best minds of the age. Under Nebuchadnezzar II, Babylon was not just a city, it was the city. But what happens when the unstoppable force of time meets the immovable object of power? This brings us to the fall of Babylon, a tale steeped in history and prophecy. Babylon was a city that seemed invincible, with its towering walls and grand palace, but as with all great empires, it too was subject to the relentless march of time. The decline of Babylon began under the rule of Belshazzar, the last king of Babylon. His reign was marked by extravagance and disregard for the sanctity of his position. This was a stark contrast to his predecessors, who had built the city into a symbol of power and prosperity. The people of Babylon began to lose faith in their leader, and the city's defenses began to weaken. In the midst of this turmoil, a new force emerged on the horizon: Cyrus the Great, the founder of the Persian Empire. Cyrus was a shrewd and strategic leader who saw the opportunity to expand his empire into the heart of Mesopotamia. He launched an invasion, and the weakened Babylon could not withstand the Persian onslaught. But there's an eerie twist to this story. According to biblical accounts, during a grand feast hosted by Belshazzar, a mysterious writing on the wall appeared, prophesying the fall of Babylon. This foreboding message read, Mene, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin, which was interpreted to mean that God had numbered the days of Belshazzar's kingdom and found it wanting. Shortly after the prophecy came to pass, the Persian forces breached the walls of Babylon, and the city fell in the autumn of 539 BC. Babylon was incorporated into the Persian Empire, marking the end of the Babylonian era. The fall of Babylon serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how mighty an empire, no matter how impregnable the walls, they too are susceptible to the inevitable tide of change. And so, the once unstoppable city of Babylon fell, succumbing to the might of the Persian Empire. What remains of the once great city of Babylon, one might ask? The physical remnants of Babylon might be scant, but its cultural and historical significance is monumental, and it continues to resonate through the annals of human history. The city of Babylon, now an archaeological site near the modern city of Hilla in Iraq, has given us a wealth of historical artifacts. The majestic Ishtar Gate, with its vibrant blue glazed bricks, and the processional way where the annual New Year's festival was held, are testaments to Babylon's architectural and artistic prowess. The remnants of the Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, bear witness to the city's magnificent past. But beyond the physical remnants, Babylon's influence seeped into the cultural fabric of humanity. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length in the world, provided a legal framework that influenced many subsequent legal codes in the Middle East. Babylonian advancements in astronomy, mathematics, and literature have significantly influenced world knowledge. In fact, the Babylonian base 60 numeral system is still used in timekeeping and measuring angles to this day. The city of Babylon has been immortalized in literature and popular culture. From the biblical Tower of Babel to the Hanging Gardens, Babylon's stories have inspired countless works of art, literature, and music. It's been the backdrop of epic tales, the muse of poets, and the metaphor of choice for countless songwriters. So, what remains of Babylon? A city reduced to ruins, yes, but also an enduring legacy that has shaped our collective human history. The city's spirit of innovation, its grandeur, and its tales of power and glory have transcended the boundaries of time and space. They continue to inspire, evoke, and remind us of the heights humanity can reach, as well as the depths to which it can fall. Though Babylon fell, its legacy endures, echoing through the sands of time. What lessons can we learn from the rise and fall of Babylon? As we ponder this question, let's revisit the key points of our journey through the annals of Babylon's history. Babylon's emergence as a significant power in the ancient world was not an overnight event. It was a process of growth and consolidation, marked by strategic alliances, military victories, and the visionary leadership of rulers like Hammurabi, who laid the foundation for a legal system that still influences our world today. However, the rise to prominence also brought with it the seeds of arrogance and overreach. In the golden age of Babylon, this vibrant city was a beacon of culture, knowledge, and architectural grandeur. Its hanging gardens were one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, signifying the zenith of Babylon's power and influence. Yet, beneath the shimmering surface, cracks began to form. The city's rulers became complacent, their governance marked by excess and disregard for the well-being of the populace. The fall of Babylon was a consequence of both internal decay and external pressure. The city's leadership was unable to adapt to changing circumstances, and their lack of foresight led to the city's capture without a fight. The once mighty Babylon was reduced to a prize to be claimed by conquering empires. As we reflect on Babylon's rise and fall, we are reminded of the transient nature of power. No matter how invincible a civilization may seem, it can crumble if its leaders fail to govern wisely and justly. Furthermore, the story of Babylon underscores the importance of adaptability and foresight in navigating the changing tides of history. Yet, Babylon's legacy endures. Its contributions to law, literature, and architecture continue to influence our world. Thus, while Babylon's physical presence may have faded, its spirit remains a significant part of our shared human heritage. Just like Babylon, every civilization has its rise and fall, but it's their legacy that stands the test of time.